Today on CBTV Idaho, we're going to discuss the development of a new residential complex in Idaho Falls. We're going to be discussing the proposed improvements to pedestrian safety here, as well as updates on the Idaho Falls Community Policing Facility. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Tyson, and you are watching Construction Business TV, Idaho Falls, Idaho. Welcome back, guys, to CBTV Idaho. My name is Tyson. I'm your local video journalist for Construction Business TV in the East Idaho area. If this is your first time on the channel, Construction Business TV is a YouTube-based news platform dedicated to keeping you up to date on all the construction and development projects going on in your local area. I'm going to kick this off as always with a local construction job post lead. Sunrock Corp has immediate need to fill 7 different positions in the Idaho Falls area. All these positions are local to Idaho Falls. They are all full-time and they are all entry level. They also all have a salary range between $17 to $25 an hour. We have things such as asphalt laborer, crusher operator, asphalt paver operator, paving foreman. There's 7 of these positions. I'm leaving a link in the description below the video. You can follow that link to get information on all these positions as well as how to apply for them. Before I get to my top story, I have a lumber price update for you. At this point last week, the lumber market price was hovering around the figure of $1,000 per 1,000 board feet. The price peaked at about $1,080 last Wednesday, and it has since rested down to about $966 per 1,000 board feet. If you guys find value in the content that I provide every Tuesday, make sure you like the video below. And with that, let's hit story number 1. The Idaho Falls Community Policing Facility. On Wednesday, March 23rd of 2022, bids were received and opened for the Idaho Falls Community Policing Facility project. The purpose of the proposed bid was to enter into a contract with the lowest bidder to perform the construction of the Idaho Falls Community Policing Facility. Project reviews have been conducted with all the necessary city departments to ensure coordination of project activities. Sufficient funds have been budgeted and a certificate of participation has been approved, which will provide adequate funding for this project. So the lowest responsive bidder for this development was listed as Orman Builders, Inc. Founded in 1980, Orman Builders has grown into one of the largest design, construction management, and general contracting firms in the region. Orman Builders manages projects of every size and scope, from commercial and residential projects to industrial and specific purpose facilities. You can find more information on Orman Builders, Inc. in a link I'm providing in the description below the video. Before I hit story number 2, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to Construction Business TV on YouTube. And if you want to be kept up to date on all the projects that are going on in Idaho Falls, because I come out every week, every Tuesday, hit the notification bell as well so that you get updated when I come back up with a new video. Let's hit story number 2, the proposed improvements of pedestrian safety. With the rising population and the growing congestion of traffic in Idaho Falls, the city of Idaho Falls is working diligently to improve the safety of pedestrian activity. In a city council meeting held on March 23rd, discussion was held concerning the design and construction with ITD, that's Idaho Transportation Department, to improve pedestrian safety along 17th Street, 1st Street, and Lincoln Road. Those 3 of our busiest streets in this area. Proposed work included the installation of thermoplastic stop bars and crosswalks on all cross-street approaches, as well as ADA upgrades made to several locations. Project reviews will be conducted with all necessary city departments to ensure coordination of project activities. The total cost of the project is anticipated to be approximately $342,000. This agreement requires city financial contribution toward the project with a match rate of 7.34% for an estimated total of $25,163.75, of which approved in-kind work is planned to be provided and credited. The city is not required to make a deposit prior to the start of project development. And before I hit story number 3, as always, I want to remind you, or if you don't yet know, I have a second playlist on Construction Business TV. It's the Idaho Falls Auditorium series, where once a month I go on site of the Mountain America Event Center construction with Rob Spear, the executive director of the Idaho Falls Auditorium series, and Malone Bullock, the construction manager for Bateman Hall contractors. We go out on site to review the progress and some of the really cool behind the scenes development of a facility of this size. And we get you up to date on how the progress is coming of the Mount America Event Center. So make sure you follow that playlist as well. With that, let's hit story number 3. The planned unit development, Aspen Point is what they're calling it. It's a new residential unit that they are planning to put just off of Sunnyside Road. The Idaho Falls Planning and Zoning Commission first discussed the planned unit development, or PUD is what they call it, for Aspen Point at its July 20th, 2021 meeting. So it was last summer. Aspen Point is a proposed residential complex that consists of a development of townhouse units as well as condominium units. The commission voted 5-1 to recommend approval of the PUD with the condition that the developer confer with the city engineer regarding a turn lane on the west side of the property from Sunnyside. The property was annexed in 2018 as part of a citywide initiative to annex multiple properties receiving city services. So this proposed development consists of 138 total units. There's going to be 6 buildings of 2-story townhomes, which will account for 42 living units, and 4 3-story buildings with condominiums, which will account for 96 living units. The proposed amenities include sidewalks throughout the development that connect the city's walk path along the south side of Sunnyside, a dog park, and a playground. The landscape, which runs between Sunnyside Road and the complex, is going to be 10 feet and will include trees every 40 feet along the center or the ground cover as required by the zoning ordinance. The developer is planning to construct the complex in 2 phases. Phase 1 is going to consist of the townhomes, the parking, and the amenities. Phase 2 will include the condominiums. These townhomes are going to consist of 2-car garages, which will provide a total of 78 garage spaces, and will also include a homeowners association. The total project land coverage is going to be 6.78 acres. That's going to conclude this week's edition of Construction Business TV, Idaho Falls, Idaho. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to Construction Business TV on YouTube, and we will see you next Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for your time and your support, and you guys drive safe.